as we know, Fantastic Four's teaser trailer just dropped, and oh my god, was it amazing. I know it was a teaser, but I thoroughly loved it, and decided to go ahead and do a breakdown on what I saw, some of the Easter eggs, reveals, that really caught my attention, and maybe you might have missed them, so here we go. Let's start off with the fact that they're not on the MCU timeline, alright? They are in a separate universe. This one is futuristic yet retro, and in this world, the Fantastic Four seem to be the only superheroes that exist. Hence their celebrity status, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else there. So that's pretty cool to know that they're the only ones. Also really cool was seeing Herbie. If you know, you know. If you're a Fantastic Four fan, you know Herbie is a staple in their family. I'm not going to say I'm the biggest fan, but I am aware of Herbie, and I really enjoyed his look, the little retro, put-together vibes. Doesn't seem like he has a voice yet, but I don't think they're going to slide without a voice. Also, I get a lot of Wall-E vibes from him, which I feel is valid. Really enjoyed that fact that we got a comic-accurate thing. I know we've had in past versions from the 2000s era to the god-awful reboot that came out, what is it, a decade ago now? Even the freaking, what's his name? Richard Corbin cover. Anyways, love the look. I know it's a little rough right now. The CGI wasn't on point, but the look itself is awesome. We do need to work on the voice. I feel like the voice needs a little bit of grit, even though he's got a big heart. And, you know, Evan's got an awesome voice, but Cuz needs a little grit in his voice. I did like the fact that it seems that the world is ending, given that Galactus is arriving. So we have an apocalyptic level situation here. Now, I know the Fantastic Four are going to end up meeting with the rest of our MCU heroes, and they're going to be cross-dimensional vibe in here. But my theory is that maybe Galactus actually does destroy this world, and they end up in the other one, or RDJ is supposed to have a cameo at the end of the movie as Doom, and maybe they're following him. But I still think that this world might take an L. I feel like, honestly, that's a bigger grasp, and it's more like Doom finds a way to get over there. But I really enjoyed that. We see Reed working on his chalkboard, and he looks like he is trying to come up with an equation for the multiverse, at least not for the multiverse, but traveling through the multiverse. So as I mentioned before, Doom might be slipping through the cracks, and that's how he finds him. Or Doom steals his equation and he escapes, and then they follow him. Good things. So we got a good glimpse at the Fantastic Car, which is a staple also for the Fantastic Four. Here it's driving. I'm sure it's going to convert over to the flying mobile that we all know, but really cool design. We got to look at John Malkovich, who we haven't revealed who he's actually playing. Theory online, and honestly, given the look, is that he's going to be playing the Red Ghost. Now, if you don't know, you probably don't, because he's a very particular character. In the comics, he's just fascinated by the cosmic rays and very desperate to replicate the experiment which created the Fantastic Four. It's using those which land him with an army of super apes. Now, whether we're going to see these apes, well, I don't know, but most likely if he's there, we are, which means we're going to see the Thing fighting some freaking apes, which is dope as shit all in itself. Of course, we got to talk about Galactus. I know we only see the back of his head, and we saw a little frame of him through the leaks that came from the conventions over the summer and fall, but it's a comic accurate, so far, depiction of the Big G, and fucking does he look incredible. Like, he looks peak as fuck. I'm excited to see him in full-blown force. As well, his Herald, the Silver Surfer. It's going to be a dynamic duo, and not the ones we're familiar with. Let's talk about the costumes. The costumes were freaking fire as hell. They're as on point and accurate as you can get with without going like too on. Like, they give it its own touch, a lone 60s vibe, its own astronaut vibe. But they looked fire as hell. Like, they were great freaking costumes. They looked like they were actually fitting for their aspects and what they should be doing as explorers, and not necessarily superhero costumes, but still superhero costumes. But more so, the exploration factor is what I enjoy. So let me know what you think about all these Easter eggs, or if I missed any or anything you might have caught down below. And as always, remember, appreciate you.